Following God, there are things that you will not understand, but you just do them. It is when I started following God that you will see something that is white. Let me look for something white. Okay, let me do some of this. From all indication, this is white. God will tell you this is not white, that it is black. Don't argue with God. Okay, let me show you one, then we'll pray. Now, the people of Israel were tested. And then God said to Moses, strike the rock. And then Moses hit it. And water came out. They drank. They became thirsty again. And then Moses went back to God. These people are thirsty. God said to him, speak to the rock. Moses collected the rod out of anger and hit the rock. Water came out. God said, well, Moses, you have crucified Jesus the second time. Look at distance. Say, Moses, striking the rock the second time means crucifying Christ the second. For that reason, Moses, so you see the promised land. Come, let me show you how it looking like. And then he showed him the promised land in the book of Deuteronomy. And said, come up, let me kill you. You're not entering there. Now my question is, what concerns rod and rock with cross and Jesus dying? Again, the greatest problem of a spiritual man is the power of interpretation. The power of interpretation. What interpretation is given to a matter? It matters. So, whenever you are doing anything, they just said to Moses, speak, don't hit the rock. Speak. Equal first one. Don't equal also. This time around there, speak to the rock. Moses, out of anger, now he got the result. He got the result. But after he got the result, they said, come. In this place, we don't depend on result. We are more concerned with process than result. Where you are coming from, get results anyway. Result is what? Result. Abi? But here, we are not concerned about the trophy. We are concerned about the process. We are more concerned about the process. If the process is right, nobody will deny you the trophy in time to come. The process. The process. But on earth, man cares about what? Results. What is the result you produce? Finish. But God is concerned about what? The process. If I'm the drummer of the church, and according to God, we should be in church by 7. We pray 7 o'clock to 7:30. Pastor's prayers ends. And then 7:30 to 7:45. Every unit are praying concerning the service. Then I missed the workers' prayers, but I still played the drums. In heaven, was I present? No. That thing you are playing is for you and your family. There is no reward for it. Because they are concerned with what? How did you do it? It's not that you did it. Huh? Is what? How did you do it? And that's where the will of a man comes in. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. Other teammates, we are warming up. He did not warm up. You entered into the pitch, ran 5 distances. Muscle strain comes up. They pack you out. Because the how is a key factor to where you are going to. So my advice to you today, God has said I will bless you. Can you stay with God? I sometimes said that God often comes not when you are planting. God will visit you during the harvest time, because they did not call him the Lord of the planting. They called him the Lord of what? The harvest. But when he comes during the harvest, he will pay for the cost of production. Let me say this again. God, when you are planting, he will not come. Whatever you are doing, God will not come. He will allow you to do everything. But the moment you carry your basket for harvest, he will appear to you. Because they called him the Lord of what? Harvest. But when God comes as the Lord of harvest, him, God, he will pay for the cost of production. He's not just going to enjoy the blessings. No. He will take you back to your cost of production and ask you, this thing we are enjoying now, what did it take you to produce? He will pay. So God will not come at your planting time, because you are expected to win. So he will wait for you at the place of production. So when you are done producing, at the cost of enjoyment where the harvest takes place, God will come there. But when he arrives to tell you congratulations for the harvest, he will not pay you for the cost of production. But the devil will come with the cost of that time you are producing it is when you arrive. He will work with you so that eventually when you get to the harvest, you have nothing left. That's the devil's work. He will give you within the developmental stages. You meet him today, by tomorrow you are wealthy. Next 2 weeks you're a multi-billionaire. In 10 years time, now everybody knows you. 15 years down the lane, 20 years down the lane. And that was why the greatest economic statement I have ever witnessed in life is, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his life? That's the highest economic statement I've seen. What will it profit you? When you did business on earth and you gain the world and you lose your life. That's an economic statement. It's based on the principle of price, demand and supply. What shall it profit you to gain the whole world, and the only thing you are losing is your soul? He said, what can a man give in exchange of his life? What would you give? What would you give? Except you are like one man from Ozuakole. Ndo he see your life or your money. You say, "Wouldn't do me him jege maybe." Except you are like that man. They said your life or your money. The man I take you and I say, "Within my life, him jege maybe because." But if you are not that man, what will you give in exchange for your life? Let's stand on our feet. What will a man give in exchange of his life? That is one thing I want you to do today, is to submit your will to God. Tell him, I submit my life. I submit my will. Everything I've got, my conscience, my thoughts, I submit it to you today. Though it will be difficult, though it will be challenging, but Jesus, I submit my will to you. I want you to speak to him. Tell him, I submit my will to you. I want you to pray. Hand it over to him. Your will, your will, your will, your will. That's the only thing he's asking for. No, he's not interested in the cars. He's not interested in your money. He's not interested in your influence, contacts, affluence, your connections, your power. No, that's not what interests him.